Hello and welcome to Channel 1.5 News, the newscast of Canada. I'm your lead anchor, Bill Myers. Our leading stories of tonight's newscast are the massacre at Wounded Knee, a close-up interview with General George Armstrong Custer, new information about muckrakers, and the beginning of the annexation of Hawaii. And here's Louis for information leading up to the massacre at Wounded Knee.
Thanks, Bill. In 1888, a Paiute Indian named Avoca started a ghost dance religion. The idea of this religion was that the world would end soon, but then come alive again. All Indians, including the dead, would inherit the new earth. For this to happen, Indians had to live in harmony and stay away from white traditions, especially alcohol. Dance religion included meditation, prayers, chanting, and dances. The Sioux Indians wear ghost shirts, which were believed to stop bullets. As these gatherings got larger, the whites became alarmed and arrested a lot of Indian chiefs. Chief Bigfoot led a band of 350 Indians, 230 of them women and children. But they were stopped at the Wounded Knee by Major S.M. Whitside. Colonel James Forsyth came and took control of the Indian prisoners and set 4 cannons up around the Indian camp. The next morning, a medicine man named Yellow Bird called for resistance when soldiers tried to disarm a deaf Indian named Black Coyote. He shot in the air, and the soldiers responded with brutal force. Back to you, Bill.
Thanks, Louis. The casualties at Wounded Knee are believed to be as many as 350 men, women, and children. This has definitely been a massacre. I have Colonel James Forsyth here with me to explain how this brutal slaughter could have happened. Hello, Colonel.
Hi, Bill.
So, Colonel, please explain what happened firsthand at Wounded Knee.
Well, my men were not fully prepared when it came down to this situation. It startled my men, or my soldiers, when the Indians fired in the air, and they panicked, firing deadly shots at the Indians. It should have never happened.
Well, Colonel, what actions are being taken against your soldiers?
Well, Bill, there's going to be much discipline towards my men. We will make sure that they are better prepared for the situation in which they may encounter.
Okay, thank you for your time, Colonel.
No problem, Bill. Hi, my name's Dave Johnson, and our next story is about General George Armstrong Custer. He has agreed to sit down and have an interview with me. Hi, George.
Hi, Dick.
So I hope you don't mind me asking you a few questions. Is that alright?
It's alright, but boy, hurry up. I ain't got all day.
I understand you completely. So I hear you attended West Point Military Academy. How was that?
Well, graduated at the bottom of my class, but look at me now. I'm a 5-star general.
Wow, 5-star general. That's pretty impressive. So what was it like killing almost everybody in The Last Stand?
Well, son, it's pretty hard to remember, but I almost killed one of my men. But I got a new motto now, saying, if you get my way, I'm gonna shoot you.
Wow, that's really intense. What happened on June 25th, 1876?
Well, on June 25th, over 200 of my men from the 7th Cavalry Division died fighting the Sioux and Cheyenne followers of Chief Sitting Bull.
Oh my, that's a lot of people. What happened within a year after the battle?
Within a year after the battle, all my adversaries were either dead, on reservations, or in Canada.
Wow, Canada's a pretty nice country. Okay, my last question is, what are you gonna do now that the war is over?
Maybe just settle down in Columbus, Ohio, where I was born, and raise my family.
Wow, that's impressive. I like how you have family. So thank you, George.
Thanks, Dick.
Thanks, Dick. Hi, I'm Louis Chan, and the next topic tonight is about muckrakers. What is a muckraker, you ask? A muckraker is a name that was first given to American writers in the early 20th century, who exposed corruption and scandals in business and politics. President Theodore Roosevelt used the term muckrake in a 1906 speech in which he agreed with accusations of muckrakers but questioned their methods. Some of the early muckrakers were Ida Tarbell, Lincoln Steffens, and Upton Sinclair. Lucky for me tonight, we had to have an interview with Upton Sinclair. Although the purpose of their exhibit was included not only in the original writers associated with this movement, but also individuals who contributed to exposing social problems before their time, as well as those who have continued with their tradition. In some ways, a muckraker is considered a snitch, but in some ways, like, to people, it's considered to be a hero. So, do you know what a muckraker is?
Of course I do. It's what I'm all about.
What did you write about?
I intended on focusing on industrial labor and telling the nations of how there were poor working conditions, but food safety became the most pressing issue.
Who did you write for?
I wrote for the people. The people deserve to know what was really going on with the government.
Why did you write about that?
Because I seek to expose corruption of businesses and governments to the people.
What else did you do?
After raising fame from my novel, The Jungle, and caused the public uproar on U.S. meatpacking, I contribute to the Pure Food and Drug Act and Meat Inspection Act of 1906.
Well, that was Upton Sinclair for you. Back to you, Tony.
Hello and welcome to Channel 1.5 News, the newscast of Canada. I'm your lead anchor, Bill Myers.
Hi, George.
Hi, Dick.
So today I only have a few questions for you. Is that alright?
Yes, it is. Oh, fucking bitch.
Hi, George.
Hi, Dick.
So today I just have a few questions for you. Is that alright?
Hurry up, I ain't got all day.
Okay. So my first question here is, I hear you attended West Point Academy. What is that about?
Well, yes, I did. I graduated at the bottom of my class, but look at me now. I'm a 5-star general.
That's impressive. So my second question is, what was it like fighting and killing almost everyone in The Last Stand?
Well, son, it's pretty hard to remember.
Asians!
Because of this guy. Because I have a laugh.
Well, fighting, killing damage!
Do you know what a muckraker is?
Of course I do. It's what I'm all about.
What did you write about?
I intended on enforcing on industrial labor and telling the nation of how there were poor working conditions, but food safety became the most pressing issue.
Who did you write for?
I wrote for the...
Mom!